That's wrong. Okay, we're live. Go ahead and come into child's pose. We are live. You guys have no specific requests? I said back. You said back? Okay, what part of your back? The whole thing? Okay. This is going to be cat and cow ball. All right. Well, someone has joined us online. I don't know if it's Adrian or Mary Lynn, but if it's Mary Lynn, she's no doubt going to want shoulders. All right, a couple more breaths. All right, come up to your hands and knees. Just hold it. Okay, I'm gonna wash my mat apparently. Inhale, drop your belly, roll your shoulders down and away. Exhale, round your back, drop your head, tuck in your tailbone. Inhale, drop your belly. Oh God. Exhale, round. And go ahead and keep doing that. It's like big chunks of mud. If you want to rotate, you can rotate. If you want to move your head from side to side. You did walk on my mat. She's decided to figure out how to open doors. All right, let's come to stillness. We're gonna do a quick shoulder stretch because I need it really bad. All right, sit down on your heels if you can. Are you gonna be able to see me, Paige? And then clasp your hands, roll your shoulders down and away. It's called rabbit. So we're gonna bring our heads down towards the mat and then lift your hips up and let your hands just fall towards the floor. And then roll back down. And release. What's the matter? All right. We're going to be doing more shoulder stuff because my shoulders are dead. Okay. Hands on the floor, coming back into your tabletop. Left hand stays down. Reach your right arm up. Thread the right arm underneath the left. Drop your shoulder. Drop your cheek. You can, if you want, extend that left leg out to the side. Maybe reach your left arm up. And maybe wrap it back behind you. So quiet in here. All right, bring your left hand down. Bring the left leg back in. Press into the floor, reach the right arm up. And then bring your right hand back down. Right hand stays down, reach the left arm up. Thread the left arm underneath the right, drop your shoulder, drop your cheek. Again, if you want to, you can extend the right leg out to the side. Maybe reach the right arm up. Maybe wrap it back behind you. And release. The right hand down. Bring the right leg back in. Press into the floor. Reach the left arm up. And then come back into tabletop. All right, we're going to do puppy pose. Walk your hands out. Keep your butt reaching up towards the ceiling and drop your forehead to the mat. All right, walk your hands up, roll your toes under, and come into down dog. And then just start to pedal out your legs, bend one knee, then the other. Oh, there's two people on, so maybe it's Marilyn and Adrian. Or neither of them. All right, bring your legs to stillness. We're gonna do something a little different than we normally do. Take your feet, as wide as your mat, okay? And then walk your hands back towards your feet. And then just start to pedal out your legs here a little bit. So having them wide just takes some of the pressure off of the hamstring. All right, then come back to stillness, walk your hands back out, and then bring your legs into a narrow position, coming into your down dog. Look towards your hands, step your feet forward into your forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Hands to heart center. All right, sun salutations. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Step your right foot back. Just drop the right knee and reach your arms up. You guys are so quiet.
What do you want?
I don't know. There's some.
You want some normal conversation?
I want to know
the weather
you're
is nice today.
alive. Hands to the mat. If you want to flow, go ahead and flow, or straight into down dog. All right, if you want to, reach the right leg up, open your hip, bend the knee. Step your foot forward in between your hands, drop your back knee, and come up to your lunge. Look, my yoga pants have resistance bands in them. Oh, isn't that crazy? All right, right elbow to your right thigh, reach the left arm up and over. I'm going the opposite. You guys are going that way. I'm not mirroring you. Yeah, you're going that way.
Maybe you should bring music.
Oh, I would do music, but we're streaming.
We can have like 5 minutes.
I don't know, it just seems distracting. Okay, come all the way back up. Hands to the mat, and then step forward. I did sign up for Spotify today. I bet they could use the music. They do. I love Spotify. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Right hand holds left wrist. Take an inhale, lean to the right. And then come back to center. Switch. Left hand holds right wrist. And lean to the left. All right, come back to center. Reach your arms back behind you. Clasp your hands. Oh, crunch. Roll. Why'd you make that face? Are you broken, Paige?
Your knees are broken.
All right, bend your knees. Start to come forward. And then maybe start to straighten your legs. All right, release your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Step your left foot back. Drop your back knee and reach your arms up. Coming into your low lunge. You can lean a little bit further forward if you want to, getting into the quadricep, getting into your low back. Whew. Gosh, I'm losing my balance. Okay. Hands to the mat. You can flow or straight to down dog. Sorry for bothering. Morning. Yawning. All right, lift your left leg up. Open your your hip, bend the knee. Step your foot forward in between your hands. Drop your back knee, reach your arms up, open your chest. You can press your hips forward, and then we'll do our side bend, left elbow to left thigh, reach. Right. So again, you go that way. I'm not mirroring you. Terrible at mirroring. All right, come back to center, hands to the mat. Lift up your back knee, step forward into your forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. So right hand holds left wrist, take an inhale and lean to the right. If you want to, you can like lift the right leg up. Makes it like more of a core work. And then switch other side. So left hand holds right wrist, take an inhale. And maybe lift the left leg up. Come back to center. Reach your arms back behind you. Clasp your hands with the other thumb on top. Roll your shoulders down and away. And then bend your knees. Bring your belly down to your thighs. Maybe start to straighten your legs. All right. Release your hands. Inhale into your half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Step your right foot back. And then step back into your downward dog. All right. Lift your right leg up. Open your hip, bend the knee. Step your foot forward in between the hands. Come up to warrior two. So front knee's bent, arms are reaching. And then bring your right elbow to your right thigh, reach the left arm up and over. If you want to, you can bring your right hand down to the inside of your right foot. All right, come all the way back up. Straighten your right leg. And then let's come into triangle pose. Right fingertips reach forward, right hand to your shin, or lift forward. Come all the way back up. Bend your front knee. Bring your hands down to the mat. You're going to drop your back knee and start to come into a pyramid variation. So straightening the right arm. I feel like there's adley here in my mask. I would yeah, me neither. And it will not come out. Adley here is all over my arm. All right. Bend your right knee. Bring your hands to the inside of the right foot. We're going to do lizard variation, but you can keep your elbows up if you want. Just kind of warming up into it a little bit. Ooh, you brought your blood. That's right. Smart. All right, hands to the mat. Step into your plank and flow, or straight to down dog. I don't know if I told you, there's a Target now sells like a travel block, which is basically one of those sizes but cut in half. Huh?
Yeah, I see what you're doing section.
All right, lift that left leg up. Open your hip, bend the knee. Step your foot forward in between your hands. Come up into your warrior two. And then left elbow to left thigh. Bring your right arm up and over. Again, you can, if you want, bring your hand down to the inside of your foot. And this is actually nice to use for a block. You can bring it to your hand to a block if you've got one. And then come all the way back up. Straighten your left leg. Reach your fingertips forward. Hand to your shin or the block or the floor. All right, come all the way back up. Bend your front knee. Windmill your hands down to the mat. Drop your back knee. And we're going to do our knee down pyramid. So start to straighten your left leg. Why are you so yawning? I'm All right, bend your front knee, hands to the inside. And then again, you can just stay here if you want. Just easing into it. Are you guys ready to be in the classroom next week? I already asked her on Monday. she's ready. You guys aren't ready?
I don't want to be in class for 3 hours.
All right, hands to the mat, step into your plank and flow, or straight into down dog. I am sort of ready. I mean, I'm ready officially. All right, lift the right leg up. Step your foot forward in between your hands, followed by the left leg, come into your forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Step your left foot back. And then step back into your down dog. All right, lift the right leg up. Open your hip. Bend the knee. Step your foot forward in between your hands. So we're coming back up into our warrior two. So same thing, right elbow to right thigh, reach the left arm up and over. Again, if you want to, you can bring your your right hand to the floor. Since we're all facing the mirror, you can see this. You can bring that right arm back behind you. And if you know how to do it, you can bring the left arm underneath and see if you can grab your hand, coming into a binding. Obviously, you do not have to do that. And then from here, release if you're bound. Come all the way back up, straighten your right leg. Reach your fingertips forward. Right hand to your shin or the block. If you were bound, you can try to come back into the binding and then see if you can straighten your leg. So you're in a bound triangle. I once hurt myself really badly in that pose. So, you know, you're young, you'll bounce back, but you gotta be careful. All right, come all the way back up. Bend your front knee, windmill your hands down to the mat. Two options. Either come back into what we did before with your knee down, or you can keep your back knee up and straighten the right leg. If you want to with your knee down, you can start playing with splits, which is nice with a block. Where you don't have to get all the way down. You're just kind of walking one foot back, the other foot forward, or just getting right into it, Paige, whatever. But you can just kind of play gently. Back knee does not feel good on hard floor. Okay, and then just sort of pull that front foot in, and then right hand to the inside of your foot. So this time you can go deeper if you want. One elbow or both elbows. And if you want, you can add a quadricep stretch, bending the back knee and reaching back with your inside. You don't have to. This I can feel with my resistance bands. Can't feel it. All right, release, hands to the mat. Step into your plank and flow, or straight into your down doggy. All right, lift the left leg up. Open your hip, bend the knee. Step your foot forward in between your hands, coming up into your warrior two. All right, arms are reaching. Let's bring that left elbow to the left thigh, reach the right arm up and over. Again, you can take that like half bind by wrapping the right arm back behind you. You can try the full bind if you want, taking the left arm underneath. And then release. We're going to come all the way up into our triangle pose. Straighten the left leg. Reach your fingertips forward. Left hand to your shin or the block. If you want to play with that bound triangle, I suggest first bending that front knee though, and then play with straightening the leg. All right, come all the way back up. Windmill your hands down to the mat. Drop your back knee. So again, you can keep that back knee lifted and come into your pyramid variation here, or play with splits. Just tighter some. Yeah. Not the page.
No, it's less harder.
Yeah, it looks hard.
She's a good teacher's lyrical. She has to do splits.
I did get in a split the other day on this side, which, can't do it now, but well, I think I mostly got into it. It's nice when you have blocks, because then you can put your hands on blocks or put block in there. All right, pull that front knee in, and we're gonna do our lizard. So hands to the inside of the foot, maybe elbows to the floor, and remember if you want to, you can bend that back knee and add the quadricep stretch. Only if you want to. Nobody wants to. So sad. All right, hands to the mat. Step into your plank and flow or straight into downward dog. Tired?
Let's take a nap.
We're getting to the good part after we do our balance. Ooh, but I did decide about a hard balance. All right, lift your left leg up. Step your foot forward in between your hands. Followed about your right leg, come into your forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And hands to heart center. We're going to do eagle pose.
Did we do that last time?
No. Eagle's one I don't do very often because it's a little harder. But I'm going to do it in a harder way, so you're welcome. All right, reach your arms out. Put your weight into your left foot, and then we're going to kind of hover that right leg, and then just kind of lift the right leg up, and then bring it down. Yeah. Lift it up, and bring it down, and then lift it up, and then you're going to take your right leg, bring it over the left. You might bring your toes to the outside of your ankle, or see if you can wrap your toes around your calf. And I got to think about which way the arms go. Hold on. Left's on the bottom. All right, so right elbow underneath the left. Maybe bring your hands to your shoulders, or hook your thumbs, or hands together. All right, sink into your hips though, because it does help to have that bottom leg bent. And then if you want, you can bring your elbows in front of your knees. And then we're gonna fly away like an eagle. Okay, that's a hard balance.
I like the one better.
The what? Oh yeah. This is how my teacher taught us how to do eagle. Okay. Arms out. Lift the left leg up. Bring it back down. Lift it up. Bring it back down. Woo. Lift it up. Bring it back down. Bring it over the right leg. Sink into your hips. So it's like you're sitting in a chair, Maybe bring your toes around your calf. And then left elbow underneath. Hug yourself. Hook your thumbs or palms together. And then you can try bringing your elbows in front of your knees. We're all just wrapped up. Whoop. Okay. And fly away.
I would have called that the cocoon.
The cocoon.
Butterfly thing, because.
All right, let's do half moon just. Half moon, y'all. Right hand, right leg, right hand to the floor. We're gonna bring the right hand down to about a foot in front of the right toes. You're trying to lift the left leg up and seeing if you can stack your hips, stack your hands, shoulders. I mean. Yeah, it is much nicer with blocks. Sadly, you gotta bring your own now. All right. Release. Let's try the other side. So left leg, left foot, left hand. See if you can lift the right leg up. Maybe reach. Oh man, I do not have this pose today. It is not happening for me. All right, release. We're gonna come down to the mat. So either a forward bend or a squat. Forward bend if you have knees that don't like squats. Reach your arms up, toes point out to the sides of the mat, and come down into your squat. All right, again, ribbit. Hands to the mat, we're just gonna come to our bellies. All right. I mean, you can jump back, that's fancy. You don't have to be fancy here. Right arm out to the right. We're gonna do that shoulder stretch. If you want to, you can take the left leg, lift it up. You can't see me, can you? And reach it back behind you. That feels good. And release. That feels good. Anybody else? Yeah. Yeah, mine did too. It was awesome. All right, left arm, same thing. You can do the same thing with the right leg if you want. Oh, I got cracked there. Did it? Yeah. Oh. You can do this against the wall. I mean, obviously not the leg thing, but if you have an open wall at home, it's a good shoulder stretch. My back cracked and I broke it out of the car. What? I don't know. All right, come back to center. Let's come into Sphinx pose. So elbows are underneath your shoulders. This is where you're going to stay if your back is sore. Okay. If you want, hands come closer to your body and you lift up. And we're going to add some variations to this. So. And since you have a block, you can always put your elbows on the block. The rest of you gotta look at her with envy. You didn't bring your blocks. All right. So you can bend your right knee, look over your right shoulder, look at your footsie. Okay, come back. And then bend your left, look over your shoulder, point and wave at yourself with your toesies. Feels good on my back. Anybody else? Right in the middle. It's feeling really nice to me. Okay, come down to your Sphinx. We're gonna try that again. Both feet. All right. You've probably seen, if you know anyone under the age of 10, they could probably easily do this without a problem. Bring your hands next to your shoulders, or underneath your shoulders. Lift up into your back bend. Then you're going to bend, like you can sort of see yourself in the mirror. Then you're going to bend both feet and see if you can bring your head to your toes. I'm a good foot and a half away.
Really, I'm closer than you.
Yeah, well, issue. Have you ever seen a little kid do that?
Yeah, I used to.
Really? I don't think I ever tried it when I was a kid, but it was the 80s.
Yeah,
So.
I have friends that would grab their feet and like do the rolls.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
That I never did. I don't think so either. All right, now we're gonna do bow pose. So bend both knees, reach back, ankles, toes. Ooh, both. Bow.
It's a bow.
Oh, there's a different pose called bow. And then press even your hands. Boat pose is core work. And release. All right, just like windshield wiper. Like that.
Oh.
Huh? Yeah. This is boat pose. No, or like that. It's core. All right, come up to tabletop. If you need a couple cat cow poses or like whatever feels good, do that. And then when you're ready, trust back into down dog to prepare for the greatest pose known to humankind. All right, bring your right knee forward. Coming into pigeon pose. Oh, yeah. You can do any variation you want here. If you want to bend the back knee and bring it in and bring your foot in, or sit up or come forward. Do what you would like. Do you have hearts in here?
Neat, is that it?
I keep forgetting it's February already.
It's this one, this hand, right? Or the other?
You can do it with either hand, but it's usually easier with the other hand,
Well, I like to be difficult.
clearly. Oh. Hadley went to the groomers yesterday. Yeah. And she came back with her little Valentine's scarf. But I had to cut it off for yesterday because I couldn't undo it now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She did. She had one from last year.
It's not the same.
Well, it's pretty much the same.
They just give you that for free after that.
Every time they give her a little holiday one. Yeah, it's usually around the holidays. We don't get them on like the lame ones, but yeah.
Like August.
Yeah. we don't get them on August. And she also gave her a little baggie, like a little Valentine's treats baggie.
Aww.
All right, walk your hands up, sit onto your right hip, swing the left leg around, your choice. If you feel like you need a hamstring stretch, I can't do it very well on this knee right now, you can take the leg straight out in front of you. If you want a hip stretch, you can do the double pigeon, all right? So your choice, do what you feel like you want to do. And don't do the one that's necessarily easiest. And you also have to do the same thing on both sides, okay? So, this, not easy right now. Well, you could, I didn't mean to like yell at you and make you can still do the other ones, but
Wait, wait, wait.
that's good. You can try that thing we did last week where you kind of worked it open a little. It's your left leg that's straight, so you're right. Yeah.
Maybe one day after
What? You're young enough. It took me a long time to do a lot of things. And I've been doing this for many years. Obviously. This is not an easy one for me. All right. Take your left leg wherever it is and swing it back behind you. If you want to do a flow, go ahead and do a flow. Come back into your down dog.
This is my right side.
Did you do the wrong side?
No. Was it the right leg on top?
No.
Well then yes.
All right, bring your left knee forward for pigeon.
Well, I thought because we were doing the right pigeon, we do the right side. That doesn't make sense to me.
Makes perfect sense.
Wait, let me your chair.
Oh, I took a picture of it.
Right.
For internship? Yeah. If I can't find it, we're gonna see him next week, I'm sure. I think this is the most people I've had in a yoga class in like ages, since the pandemic started. Classes have been very small.
We'll be here. Monday through the 50 day.
Is it 50 day? Yeah, I can tell because you keep telling me about it and then you don't show up. Depending on who shows up, it can always be a yin day. Huh? All right, walk your hands up. You can stay there if you want. All right, walk your hands up. If, well, I think everyone did double pigeon, right? Eventually, or no? Oh, right, okay. So either do your hamstring stretch or your double pigeon. You gotta do the other side now.
I know.
Oh. And if you want to try, like this helps kind of open it up a little. Sorry, it's the dog here. Or lint, I can't tell. What did you get when you were in first safety?
Not really like cauliflower salad.
Po' boy?
I don't know.
Or banh mi? Maybe that's banh mi.
Maybe. It was like the cauliflower was a pie.
Was it good?
And I like the beach and green smoothie. That's my favorite one.
Well, that's why it's expensive, because you get a smoothie and a stick.
Well, how am I supposed to not? I can't go there and not get smoothie.
You guys can, don't you have a blender?
And
Wow, okay. All
I
right.
can't make beach and greens at the home.
Of course you can. Release. Oh. Let's do our little windshield wipers. We showed the other class on Monday, so you remember this, but like when I first took yoga in college, just like you guys, but it was like 20 some odd years ago. This was what my teacher would do every class, and then she would you would come up on your knees and lift up, and then go to the other side. You can try it. It feels pretty good. It's not a deep, deep stretch. You don't have to.
It's not that hard.
No, but the pressure on his knees might be bad because it's hard core. All right, then forward bend of your choice. Straight leg, or bound angle, or wide angle.
I did wide ankle last time.
Probably. Do your least favorite. This is my least favorite, although it's becoming one of my favorites now because I've been forcing myself to do. Is that your least favorite?
Huh?
Is that your least favorite?
She did the other one last time.
It's the hardest?
Like going all the way down with this out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can also kind of mess with your toesies. Toga.
I don't need my hands.
All right, when you're ready. I don't know, this feels really good. Okay. Come all the way down onto your back, hug your knees into your chest, and rock from side to side. All right, so we're gonna do a twist. So take your arms out into a T and drop your knees over to the left and do whatever you want with your legs. So if you want to wrap your legs around, take the top leg on top. If you want to straighten your legs, you can do that. You can also look out towards the opposite fingertips. And then bring your legs back to center and drop them over to the other side. Same thing, do what you did with your legs on the first side. Maybe look out towards your fingertips. And come back to center. So hug your knees into your chest or come into happy baby pose. And then come to stillness. Extend your arms and legs. Coming into your Shavasana. All right, wiggle your fingers and toes. Reach your arms up overhead and take a full body stretch. And hug your knees into your chest. Just rock from side to side. Roll over to one side, supporting your head with your arm. And come up to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Bringing your hands to your heart center, bowing your head to your heart, and taking a moment to honor yourself for your practice today. Namaste.
Namaste.
Bye-bye, maybe, Adrian and Marilyn.